Hey, y'all. Welcome to a weekend edition with Dr. Mom. So I have had some requests to share with y'all what does a day look like in my house using essential oils. Now, I must admit that I have access to everything that doTERRA has, but I want to simplify it for y'all who might not have access to everything doTERRA, as well as for those who are wanting to get started and kind of want to know what should I start with. So since I'm probably would cover too much and it would be overwhelming to cover an entire sun up to sundown in our house, I'm going to focus on mornings, okay? So here's what we want to do with our littles. Now, obviously you can do this same protocol to yourself, but I'm going to go over focused in on the littles, okay? Now, I like to apply essential oils to the bottom of the feet when they're eating, okay? They're either in high chairs or chairs, their feet aren't touching the ground. We normally don't have socks on yet because we're not rushing out the door, right, with socks and shoes. So it's a great time to oil feet. They're eating, they're sitting, we hope, right? And so I jump on that opportunity. So what do I use? Thanks for asking. So I like to start with frankincense. So frankincense is liquid gold, but what's incredible about frankincense is when you use it first, it actually preps the body and the cells to receive all the goodness that you're about to give it. And we want that, right? It's basically taking our essential oils and giving them even extra goodness, even extra efficiency. Our body is able to absorb them even better. All right, so 1 drop frankincense, and I just put the drop directly into my hand, and then I rub it on the bottom of the feet. Okay, now I do 1 drop per kid. You could do 1 drop per foot. It's really up to you. But the bottom of the feet, okay, a super safe place to apply essential oils, gets right into that bloodstream, and our feet are not sensitive. So I start with frankincense. The next 2 that I do is Melaleuca and On Guard. Now, some people might know this as tea tree, okay? Your grandma probably brushed her teeth with it, cleaned her house with it, and swears by it, right? So tea tree or Melaleuca, one and the same. And then On Guard, which is our protective blend. These 2 are the best pairing for the immune system. And then, of course, adding that frankincense just ups the game even more so. So 1 drop of each in the bottom, or excuse me, on my hand, rubbed into the bottom of the feet, okay? Now, that is just an incredible preventative measure that we do morning and night, or at breakfast and dinner, okay? I like my kids, I like them to just be on the defense. That way, if they when they come into contact with anything, people sneezing, people coughing, God forbid puking, their body has something to fight that stuff off with, okay? So it's just keeping them protected. Now let's talk about heading off to school. So again, they're still eating, you've done their feet, you've prepped their system and put them on just a preventative measure. If you do find that they start to come down with a little something, no worries, just up the frequency of when you oil. But as a preventative measure, morning and night should do just fine. So let's talk about on our way to school. We like our kids to obviously be well behaved, right? We want to make sure that their brain is active and they're really truly ready to absorb the information that you send them to school to learn, right? So we're actually going to talk about 2 blends. The first is Balance. And so just 1 drop on the back. I don't know if you can see this because I can't see. The back of the neck on the spine, and you're just going to rub in an upward motion towards the hairline. Okay, Balance is just to keep those emotions in check, all right? Now, I do that first because, again, Balance contains frankincense, and so frankincense, again, is prepping the body to receive the greatness you're about to give it, and with this blend Balance, you have the emotional benefits of, again, just keeping them instead of this roller coaster of emotional child, more consistent, all right? That's Balance. Now you follow that up with a blend called In Tune, okay? And this was actually created for focus. It's incredible for the mind. People who tend to say, oh, rabbit, ooh, squirrel, right? Those types, they love In Tune, all right? So you start with 1 drop of Balance just on the spine of the neck, rubbing up to the hairline, and then you follow it up by just rolling In Tune on the spine, and then again, rubbing up towards the hairline, okay? Incredible to get them focused, ready for school, ready to just be present and learning. All right. Now, I did want to highlight real fast that if you're a person who would prefer the essential oil be diluted, we do offer an incredible touch line. Comes in a roll-on. Super convenient for moms. I love these because when we had infants in the home, you pop the top, you roll on the feet, you're good to go because it's already scientifically pre-diluted for you. All right, so the frankincense, Melaleuca, and On Guard all come in this touch form, which is a pre-diluted roll-on. Now, the final tip, which I've actually mentioned prior in another video because we were talking about keeping our homes healthy, right, so that we don't come down with all this junk, or if one of our house members, family members, does come down with something, we can nip it in the butt, cut the tail off instead of having it ripple through all 72 of us because we have 6 in our family and let's be serious, no thank you. So I like to keep our On Guard hand sanitizer in my purse so that I just spray hands before kids run to do anything. Run to school, off to the playground. There they go to the library, on a shopping excursion. You don't want to know what's on your shopping carts, okay? So for those of you who are germaphobes out there or just want a preventative measure, the On Guard hand sanitizer is incredible and a step that I always do throughout my day. So I hope you enjoyed this series of morning routines. That's just the start, right? That was only like 20 minutes in my day and we covered how many oils? So fun. So anyways, natural solutions. I've been an educator for over a decade. It's my passion. I welcome your questions. And if I obviously hinted on the kids today, you can do all of that as an individual, as an adult, as a mom. But if you have something else you're looking for, don't ever hesitate to reach out and ask, and I will hope to address it in a later video. All right, blessings. Hope y'all are well.